Welcome to the No Excuses Show. I am Ewa Eckert and I am your host. This is a powerful motivational message on how to have the no excuses mindset. Are you looking to create better discipline, energy, and confidence in your life so you can stop making excuses and take massive action in your life so you can become happier, healthier, and more congruent with your mission? If yes, this show is for you. For those of you who are a badass already, and those of you who want to become a badass and learn how to apply the no excuses mindset in the main areas of your life, like mind, body, business, and also your relationships. In this show, I share real life situations, experiences, ideas on how the no excuses mindset helps me and my freak family to achieve success. By having me as your accountability coach, you will be able to finally discover the power of self-belief and self-discipline so you can stop making excuses and create the life you truly desire by being the best version of you. Will you take the necessary steps to implement what you are learning here so you can get to the next stage of your life? It's totally up to you and you only, and no one else. But I encourage you today to take ownership and strive to live your life to the fullest with the no excuses mindset. Hello guys, and welcome to No Excuses episode number 73. I am Ewa Eckert and I am your host. Are you looking to create a better discipline, energy, confidence, action, and being your own freak self in your life so you can stop making the excuses and create the life that you truly desire and wish to have? So this show is for those of you who are a badass already and for those of you who want to become a badass and have that extra push in their life, because that's what the life is all about, right? We want to be inspiration to others and being inspired by others. So I hope that this show will inspire you. So let's jump in. Now in today's episode, I will be talking about developing leaders. And I will give you great examples on how we have developed leaders in our Peak Physique Bootcamp and Boxing, 2 locations in New York, as well how we developing the young leaders, the young heroes that we have at home. Tyson is 11, Ivanka is 8, as we started our home lifing. So no more school for them. We just giving them the knowledge as entrepreneurs, inspiring them and planting the seed of them learning how they can create the life that they want to truly desire, that they want to have, that's something that really inspires them and they want to dig the subject, learn about it, right? So let's jump in. I'm going to give you a 5-step process how we did it at the gym. So we started many years ago. We're talking about 2009 when the gym was barely making it. But to make the story short, if you want to watch all other videos, please watch my full episodes of how I was talking about my story. But today's episode, I just want to give you the direct tools how you can do this. So when we decided that we're gonna go to the next level, obviously in order for us to go to the next level, we had to hire people. We had to search for other people that would follow our step and work with us. So how this process looked like in depth was, first, we had to practice our skills. So the process of developing others is rule number 1. Do it yourself first. You need to perfect your skills. And I'm not talking about being perfect, because that's not it. We're talking about that 10,000 hours that Thomas Edison always talks about. The 10,000 hours or more in practicing your skills, something that you absolutely love and you want to show to others. So we first became the best coaches on the floor. And I have to tell you, I had so many fuck ups in the beginning. When I think about my first sessions, just to think about it, it makes me laugh, because I did many failures. So we practiced those skills. We'll develop those skills. So now rule number 2, do it. I am doing it, right? I am doing it as a leader, or we can say it, I do it and you watch. So what this is like we would have people coming in interested in job to our gym, and we would teach the sessions, and the potential person would be sitting on the side taking notes, observing the session for a full hour, and that would also give us a feedback. Okay, is this person really interested? Are they really taking notes? What are they bringing to me as a Q&A later, right? What's the Q&A that they're presenting to me after observing those sessions? And as I was demonstrating the session, I was explaining what am I doing, why am I doing, and they would come to me. Even if they do not know exactly what I'm explaining, that was the whole point of I do it and you watch. So that was rule number 2. Rule number 3 was that I do it and you follow along. And what I mean by that is that was like the step that a lot of times companies or other people don't really necessarily do it, but that's what we do it. That's what we did it. I do it and you follow along. So we would give you a partial authority after, of course, when you would train, to follow along and to have a little authority to lead in certain moments. So for instance, we would be teaching a session and we would have a second coach on the floor that would follow along, but would have a little authority to correct, to do something, right? And that's important because that will give us a feedback how you also interact with us, how to interact with clients, right? Then after that, next step would be I do, you do it, and I watch. You do it and I watch, right? So I give you a permission to run something smoothly or not smoothly yet, and I observe and I take notes, kind of reversing everything what we've done before, right? So I am in the back seat. Like when you take a driver license test, right? You're driving and then you have a coach next to you. So that's what we would do it. We would observe the session. Sometimes that would be active observation when the coach would be teaching the session and we would be like a second coach on the floor. And sometimes would be the person that was applying for the job, they would be teaching and we can step back and totally take notes on the side. I would be taking lessons of my coaches, of my potential coaches, and I would be like in the front rows just to make sure, just in case if they freeze, they have me as a backup. So I'm still around you. I am still helping you. I'm still emotionally and physically there to support you, right? Number 5 was you do it completely, because then I give you, once you're proficient, I give you full authority to run the show. And you know, guys, this is an amazing step, because then the learner goes to the next level when the teacher can have other things to get done. They kind of go and do the next step. And that's how you develop leaders, and that's how your organization will grow. And with these few steps, like I explained it to you, we run the same thing with our kids at home. We've realized that at first when we were very hesitant taking them out of school system because we were thinking we don't know how, but then we realized how we can really doubt this when we are entrepreneurs, when we run successful organizations, to not to do it with our kids. Why would we allow other people to do that when other people will never be in a spot when we are? So, you know, for those of you who trying to do home lifing or trying to do homeschooling, don't doubt yourself, just go for it. But what I want to underline here is that there is absolutely no excuses. That's why this show is called No Excuses, because in this show, I'm giving you real life situations, right? Real life examples. Like that's what we did at home. And exactly these steps that I presented you, we do it with the kids. So recently, Tyson did his first session in front of an audience, a live audience, live kids, live parents, teaching them a 60 minutes workout. Holy smoke. I'm amazingly, incredibly happy and proud of my son, because he's just 11 and he stepped into shoes of an adult and 11 years old doing it. And here is the thing. This would have never been done by him if he didn't do these steps that I just mentioned to you. And I will review them. I do it. I'm perfecting my skills. We were perfecting the skills of being coaches. First, me and Steve, right? Then I do it and you watch. He would watch the sessions. Ivanka would watch the sessions at the gym. They were in the sidelines. They were stuck. Their faces were, well, we were fortunate enough that in our gyms, we created our little place for our kids that they could watch the sessions, observe through the glass door. They were always raised in the gym. Number 3 was I do it and you follow along. So Tyson would follow along the sessions. He was 5 years old and he would take classes with me. So many times I would not bring him to school, drag him along the way. So he would work out with me. As a little tiny kid, he would take classes with me. That was absolutely amazing. He would watch the sessions as we would teach. He would listen to the cues. He was literally raised in this environment, right? He would follow it on. That's why those are all the steps. Then you do it and I watch, right? So he would do the sessions recently for us, for our family. And then we would watch him, kind of actively watch him because he was running our session for us at home. This was a great practice. And we didn't even know that, well, we had that planted seed that in the future this is going to happen, but the opportunity presented itself for us. And we just grabbed this opportunity and we just pushed him to do it, right? So we would just work out at home and he would be running the sessions, which is amazing. And then the final step was that we gave him the authority to run the session. So what this shows you is that those 5 steps that I gave you can be applied to anything, not only the business environment, the home life environment. And it's absolutely incredible, guys, when we will understand that there are tools, certain tools for us to succeed. The success will come. Can be in a marriage, can be in a workout, can be in nutrition. There are steps, there are tools, and you need to stick to them. And so many times in our lives and environment, we get so confused. We complicate things instead of follow people that have done it already. So if you are a person that is looking to create better discipline, energy, confidence, action, and freak, join me on that mission. Join me on that journey. Send me a message. Send me a DM. Post a note on my YouTube channel, through LinkedIn. Contact me directly. Email me. Let's do it together. I will be that thinking partner along the way with you. If you are a person that maybe wants to lose weight, it's the same thing. It's the same process. Contact me. We will help you because we've done this already. We have a process. We have a system. I already have my PDF files that you can purchase them. You can purchase them on Etsy. You can find them on my Instagram channel through courses. There are things that I have already done it based on my years and years of experience, and I can help you in this department. Why try to figure out through endless YouTube channels, free programs when you can buy a book, learn it right from there, from A to Z steps that are already proven. There are case studies, there are testimonials that are done on it. So talking about this, in my next episode, I will be talking about exactly how I did it after what we teaching Tyson with after the session, because there are steps that he needs to take before his sessions when he's teaching, and there are steps that he needs to follow along after. And here we go again. There are steps and tools. So some people might think it's robotic, but think about it. The freedom you will achieve is at certain moment robotic or becomes robotic as long as you are aware, as long as you are mindful, because those are just certain elements that you need to plug in to create that beautiful full puzzle. Because if you are all over the place, you will never have that peace and freedom. But the freedom you get is exactly when you have a system. So don't complicate things. Don't run all over the place. Stick to someone, learn from someone that already have it all figured out. We have the program, the workouts, the running the business, the nutrition, running the systems, running the operations for your company. Join us in the Alliance as we running an amazing promo right now. Click the link below and join us at the Alliance, guys. I hope this video was helpful to you and that you got something out of it. I will talk to you soon, and no excuses.